Wakka2 here, and I'm bringing you patch 108 for League of Legends. And yeah, I know it's late, but a lot of things have been late. Like I just uploaded the 107 with some live commentary gameplay, and yeah, it's just because of the New Year's and all that shit. And I was actually moving locations, so there's a lot of shit going on IRL, and yeah, oh my god. Anyways, onto the patch, and I'll try to make this quick because patch 109 is, I think it's next week, along with the release of Renekton or whatever, Nasus's brother. So this one released two new skins and another two new skins for Caitlyn, which is a new hero. Surgeon Shen and Nurse Akali, they both look good. I got Surgeon Shen because I am a Shen player. Now Caitlyn, on the other hand, her ultimate is useless. Anybody can block it who's close to full life, and it's supposed to really be meant for someone who's getting away more than, at least from what I've seen, more than a single target nuke, which is really useless. I watched Element's little podcast on what he thought of the patch notes, and I completely agree. It should be more of a deal more damage for somebody who's trying to block it or something, something like that to make it more useful. Her, oh, that's headshot that I'm highlighting. Her headshot skill is good, really good in laning phase. If you're side laning, she's really good at harassing with her long range. 90 caliber net. 90% of the time you're going to use it defensively, which is great. I mean, it's something different to the game. And only way you can ever use it offensively is the way the spotlight showed, which is very unlikely that you're ever going to do that. Yordle traps are great, but it needs to be more. And then her Q skill is like her only good skill, but it really lowers her DPS, and it does really good damage early game. And her early game's amazing. It's her late game where she just falls apart, kind of like Cassiopeia, who got a bunch of buffs, but it doesn't matter. Her team utility is still lacking. Yeah, for those of you that think, oh, well, she's still good, I play good with her, well, good for you. Doesn't change the fact that she's actually bad overall. I know I don't have much of a say because, whatever, I'm like around 1250 plus elo. It's not, I drop so much, but it's not my fault, it's because of other players, but whatever. But anyways, she's a single target nuke in a team fight, right? But so's Casson, so's LeBlanc, and yet they have great survivability skills. Yours is only an ultimate, and the ultimate isn't too great. I think the range needs to be increased. Garen's Judgment, base damage increase. Aurelia got some great buffs. She's actually really good now. She was actually really good before, but now she's even better. I like the Katarina buffs. Or, it's not really a buff, it's a fix. It'll teleport you behind the target. So, yeah, I just like it. I like it. You can really mess with people's heads while in a team fight when you're just shumpoing around people instead of having to teleport in front of them, and they're like, oh, hi, and then they auto attack you once and you die. Base damage increase for LeBlanc, great, because she had horrible last hitting. Malzahar, bug fix, Olaf, some shit's been changed. Still though, I don't know. I play good with him, but it doesn't change the fact that other junglers are a lot better. Pantheon, his ultimate got changed. Allies will actually see the green circle before the enemies do, so they can see where he's falling, which is great. Udyr, Tiger Stance changed. Love it. I jungle with Tiger Stance now rather than Phoenix Stance. I don't know which one's faster. You guys should tell me. I'm too lazy to. I don't want to try the other one because I really like Tiger Stance as it is, anyways, because it does so much damage and it's really great with red buff or I think it procs item effects. I'm not too sure. So what I really, because was jungling, and I mean, just with Q, I see Mandrids being procced, so I really wanted to try Wit's End with Q, because it's like, extra 42 damage each hit, especially with the new Wit's End, which now deals 42 true damage no matter what, and if they have mana, then that gets removed. Um, this is one of the greatest additions to the game I've ever seen, the Ionin Boots of Lucidity. Use it on certain champions. I use it on Ezreal. I use it on Udyr. I use it on Lux. I use it on any support champion. I use it on Vlad. It's amazing on Vlad, and it's just amazing. Like, it's such a good item. And you're gonna be. Some people are like, well, Sork boots are better because they add magic pen. Well, this will give you a lot better of an early game. It's a lot safer because your cooldowns are reduced in case you have to protect yourself or whatever. And to top it off, there's something called the Void Staff, or there's something called Brutalizer. You can use that for armor pen or runes. Zhonya's ring removed, replaced now because they wanted to give more options for AP. Because pretty much every build in for an AP caster is Zhonya's ring for your final item, or Zhonya's ring, rush Zhonya's ring, all that shit. So, this one's new. Great item on, Kennen and Morgana, and it still has that Zhonya's ring effect, but it gives you 50 armor and 100 AP. And then Rabadon's Death Cap, which gives you 155 AP and increases ability power by 30, which is approximately something like 200 AP just with the item alone. So, really good. Stacks with everything. Great item. Rod of Aegis, Warmog's Armor, Bloodthirsters now actually shows you how your stats are growing as you, it'll have like a green thing, like it looks like it's a consumable with a green outline, and you just put your mouse over it and you'll see Warmog's is giving me this much health, this much mana regen, Bloodthirsters is giving me this much damage, this much lifesteal, Rod of Ages is giving me this much health, mana, and AP. Great change to Black Cleaver, which now the recipe's changed. Gives attack speed instead of just damage, and the damage has been reduced a little bit, and yeah. Something now shreds 15 armor per stack from 12, but has max stacks of 3 stacks from 5. So Sunfire Cape doesn't kill after death. Oh no. Sight Ward's cost reduced and is not one shot anymore. Vision Ward's not one shot. Will the Ancients they buffed it a little bit because it's kind of not that great of an item. Still needs more. It's kind of expensive, and I think it should be 60 ability power, and it'll be worth it maybe. Wit's End, like I said, now it does 42 true damage. Regal's Lantern, the ward 3 shot, not 1 shot. Exhaust doesn't blind anymore, but reduce 70% of ability power / item damage and 35%, or by, okay, 70%. Reduce auto attack damage by 70% and ability / item damage by 35%. So now instead of using this every time on your auto attackers and shit, you're going to want to save your exhaust for their strongest character or their carry. I'm going to cough, hold on. Sorry. So, strongest character, their carry, or somebody like who's casting an ultimate. Like, you see Malzahar ulting, just cast exhaust. You see Kennen ulting, cast exhaust. It'll reduce the damage significantly. Fiddlesticks ulting, cast exhaust. Baron's health and Dragon's health has been increased. Global reward for gold has been reduced to 190. Magic resist for Dragon has been increased. This is all just so people can't do funny shit with Baron at early game, and it's actually more of a late game thing now. Dragon, certain junglers cannot solo Dragon now until they hit, pretty much you must have a Mandrids, and most likely you must have at least 1 pot, and depending on the jungle of course, and a smite up, and around level 7 now. There's still certain characters like Nunu and Fiddle that can still do Dragon fine, it just takes them a lot longer. You definitely need blue buff though for that. So it's just so you can't do dragon earlier, because jungling right now, I mean, I know they said they nerfed jungling, but they buffed it big time. It's jungling's been buffed huge, and this one helps slow it down a lot. Monster experience range reduced to 800 from 1250. Great for zoning. So now when you zone, you're actually doing something. Let's see. And that's really it. So I really like the patch. Great patch all around. Overall, there's still some changes that need to be made, and I think I'll go more in depth during the next patch and do more like you know a little bit more in depth. Right now, I'm just really reading and sharing my opinion, and that's what it is. It's my opinion. But yeah, nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.